Good morning friends. So today we are going to do the last part of chapter coordinate geometry, and this is plotting the points on the graph paper. So you will need a graph paper. If you do not have a graph paper, then first please collect a graph paper. You know how a graph paper is, right? It is green in color. Yes, so the last part of the chapter is plotting the points on a graph paper. So you'll have to collect a graph paper. Graph paper is green in color with many blocks in between. So this is sort of an activity which you'll have to follow. So exactly in the middle of the graph paper, you draw the y-axis and the x-axis. Okay? If you see the graph paper, there are green lines which are dark enough and some green lines which are light. So you can put the scale as the first green line 1, second green line 2, and so on. So we are only going to plot the points today. So your graph paper, in the middle you draw the y-axis and name it y, y prime, x, x prime, and call the center point O. Now there will be lines on the graph paper, very light green lines. There will be 10 small lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the fifth one is slightly dark, then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 is dark. And again there will be small lines, slightly dark, and a dark line. So on these lines you will write the numbers. Yes, the lines are given, the whole paper. Similarly, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. On the top you will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and here bottom you get the numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, and -9. Okay, so once you plot this, I'm writing a few numbers here: 3, -2, 2, 5, 0, 4, -3, 7, -2, -3, 5, 0, then 6, 4, -7, -3, -9, 2, 4, 1, 6, 2, and 4, -3. So I have written 12 points on the board, right? So today our only work is to plot this point. We'll name these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. So I have named these points for you. And now we start to plot. Now I hope you remember coordinates are always written as x and y, right? The first coordinate is the x called the abscissa, and the second coordinate is the y called the ordinate. So you have to plot these points on the graph paper. That is all we are going to do today, nothing more. Now 3, 2. So which is x equal to 3? You count from here on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. Yes? So we will draw a line, and on the y-axis it is -2, sorry. So -2 is down here. So this is the line 3, but y is -2. So this is the -2 and this is 3. So this here is our point A. Okay, I'll call the point A is what it is? 3, -2. So the point A comes here, where on the x-axis 3, on the y-axis -2. Okay, draw a dotted line. The second point is B, 2, 5. So x is 2. So on the x-axis you go 1, 2, and the y-axis 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get this point and check now. Draw the dotted line 2 and 5. So B is 2, 5. Third point is 0, 4. On the x-axis you have got 0. What does 0 mean? Neither to the left, neither to the right. No, 0, exactly 0. But the y coordinate is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. this point is your C, 0, 4. Then we have D, minus 3, 7. So we got 1, 2, 3 on the x-axis minus 3, but y-axis is positive, so positive is up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this point here will be our point D, minus 3, 7. Then you have got minus 2, minus 3, that is point T. So both are negative, is in the third quadrant. X is minus 2. So minus 1, minus 2, y is minus 3. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So this point here is our point E, minus 2, minus 3. Then the point F, 5, 0. So F is positive 5, X is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And y is 0, neither up, neither down. So exactly this point will be our F, 5, 0. So this is plotting the points on the graph paper. Okay? So what did you learn from this activity? Let us finish and then we'll discuss. G 6, 4. So now we go very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 6 and 4 is our G 6, 4. H is minus 7, minus 3. So what is minus 7? 1, minus 4, minus 6, minus 7 and minus 3. So this is our point H, minus 7, minus 3. So I hope you have learned this activity. Very simple. I is minus 9, 2. So I is minus 9 but 2. 2 is positive. So here it will be, this is the point I, minus 9, 2. Then J is 4, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. This is our point J, 4, 1. K is 6, 2. So positive 6, positive 2. So this is the point 6, 2. And last is L, 4, minus 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. So the point comes here. L, 4, minus 3. Okay. So this is the end of the chapter. But one last basic thing. What did this activity tell you and the activity before? Both the activities, what did it tell you? It told you a very simple thing. What simple thing? That when you have a plane, you can see this board is a plane. The ground is a plane. Yes? The walls are a plane. So this wall is a plane, this wall is a separate plane, the floor is a separate plane, the board is a separate plane which is a part of the wall. What you can see, when you have a point of reference, what is the point of reference? The point of reference is the origin. So we have taken O as the point of reference. This is our point of reference. Now every point will be given a location with reference to this point. So the origin is what? 0, 0. We usually put the origin in the middle of the plane. So if I take this classroom, the middle of the classroom will become my origin. If I take this board, then the middle of the board has become my origin. And now we have got two coordinates to show the location. The first coordinate is x coordinate. If it is positive, the point lies on the right. If it is negative, the point lies on the left. And then is the y coordinate. If the y is positive, it lies to the top of the origin. If it is negative, to the bottom of the origin, below the origin, right? So this is what you have seen. Is it clear? So this is the idea. The origin is the reference point when we stand actually to see all the other points. So A, you can see 3 minus 2. It is 3 steps to the right and 2 steps below. So 3 steps to the right and 2 steps below. So the point is over here. Two coordinates are changing. It is moving to the right and it is also moving below. So we have reached from here to here. Yes? So that is the idea of coordinate geometry with 2 points on any plane. If I divide the board into 4 parts, from the origin, where is the point located? Now finally the simple conclusion. What is the simple conclusion we have? Every point has got a specific location. On a plane, every point, you can see all these points have a specific location. So all points are unique with a specific location, and every specific location will have unique coordinates. So now the other way around. If I draw a point say here, then this point has a unique location. It is minus 8, minus 8. on the x-axis minus 8, on the y-axis minus 8. Now what I've done here is taken only integers, not needed. We can also have a point, say, minus 4.5. So minus 4.5 lies between 4 and 5, minus 4.5 and minus 6.5. So that point will be somewhere here. In between minus 4 and minus 5 is minus 4.5, and here is, so I got minus 4.5 minus 6.5. But just now we have kept it simple to only integers, but we can have decimal numbers also. And that depends the lines on your graph, how accurate you can draw. So again we come to two basic conclusions. What are the conclusions? Every point on the plane has a unique location, and every location on the plane has unique coordinates. That is why all the points have got separate names and separate locations. So here we end the chapter. I hope you understood what coordinate geometry is. Coordinate geometry is showing the exact location of a point on a plane. What happens in a plane? If you look at this board, the plane has got two dimensions. It has got a length and it has got a breadth. Means from the reference point, you can either go right, positive, or to the left, negative. That is one dimension. You can also go to the top, positive, or to the bottom, negative, second dimensions. So there are two dimensions here which make up the coordinate plane. So this is the end of the chapter, a very easy chapter, and you can score marks very easily in this one. But do not confuse yourself in the x and y coordinate. Do not try to act in a hurry. Take your time, draw your graph, okay? So what I am going to do is, let this remain. I will change the points here. For the homework, you will plot this point on the graph paper and send the picture to me, right? So let us have the point 0, 2, minus 4, minus 7, 6, 5, 3, minus 2, 8, minus 6, minus 4, 3, minus 5, minus 5, 7, 7, 6, minus 4, and 8, minus 2. I have given some random points here, 10 random points. Call them by the name A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Yes, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. These 10 points, take a new graph paper, draw this again the same way, plot these points on the graph paper, click a photograph and send it to me. So this is the work for the day. We end here. Thank you.